and the eating of the balls will continue. Now, let's get into England. Is he coming home or not? As I've told you guys, I'm staying out of this one. England versus Argentina. I don't know. I have no opinions on this. It's tough. It's tough. It's a tough one. You know, let the worst man win. Let the best man win. Whatever you want to call it. It's a let him fight situation. I guess the negative way to look at it is no matter what happens, we lose. But the positive thing is, the hopeful and optimistic way to look at it is no matter who wins, one side is losing, and therefore we win as well. Right? So let's see.
The biggest international rivalry in sports. I'm talking about soccer, England versus Argentina. And fans are getting pumped up. And
I will say it's very funny that Argentina has an objectively whiter team than France does, and certainly even England. So
ready for this showdown. And to make
I want to know here's what I think. Okay. Here's what I think. Two things. What are the Mexicans doing right now? Who are the Mexicans rooting for? Because I don't think they're going to be rooting for Argentina, right? Even though, that's why I'm saying, it's tough. Who is Latin America rooting for in this situation? Who is Latin America rooting for in this situation? Because I know their asses are not caught dead rooting for Argentina. But then at the same time, they can't really root for England either, especially for Mexico. They got eliminated. So I'm sitting this one out. As a Flexican myself, I'm sitting this one out. I will say for England, this is a much tougher hill to climb. And the reason why I'm saying that is because they're not just, going up against Argentina. They're basically playing against Infantino. They're playing against Vargentina. So that's a tougher hill for them to climb. We shall see. Okay? Playing against Vargentina, no easy feat, okay? God forbid, Messi flops. They multiple red cards will be issued.
Make this match even more intense. The two countries have a long history of butting heads, both in global politics and on the pitch. Lee Canary is in London and has more on the showdown.
When English fans chant "It's coming home," they mean the cup and the game itself. The Brits invented soccer and named it that in the late 1800s. As the British Empire spread, so did its sport. It became known as football, and it turned out the Brits weren't the best at it.
Argentina have won 3 World Cups. England has only ever won 1.
This rivalry goes way back, says football journalist Joey Durso, to the 1700s, when the Brits claimed an island off Argentina as their own.
Yeah.
In 1982, Argentine forces invaded it, starting the Falklands War. After 10 weeks, the Brits won.
In Argentina, they view this as a deep historical injustice. The islands they call Las Malvinas, they think should be part of Argentina.
Maradona.
4 years.
I mean, to be fair, that is my GOAT, right? Kaya. Hi. Maradona, ain't nobody's doing it like him. They used to say he cheats a lot, hand to God, whatever. Okay, that's copium. Maradona is a fucking legend. Okay, a fucking legend. I don't give a shit if you think he cheated. If he cheated, he's allowed to cheat. Okay, if you got politics like Maradona, you're allowed to cheat. Messi is the opposite of Maradona with his politics, okay?
The ball goes into the English box. Diego Maradona punches the ball with his hand into the net. The referee didn't see it, and it was a goal.
Maradona famously said it went in with the hand of God.
A few minutes later, Maradona...
The countries meet again in 1998. David Beckham is sent off the field.
The card for Beckham. Oh, it's red!
I'll be honest, there's no, Maradona would never meet with Donald Trump, okay? Never, ever, ever in a million fucking years. Maradona will be like, these guys are, I mean, he was the OG. These guys are the Epstein class. They're all pedophilic vampires. Just no shot. Okay? No fucking.
Can he score the goal?
Coordinated Messi hate reminds me of coordinated Hasanabi hate. Okay, dude.
That puts England
He
ahead.
redeemed himself in 2002. And that was the last time England faced Argentina.
Look what it means to him.
Maradona!
But look what it means to England.
Until tonight. And there's another
Maradona.
icon on the field.
Lionel Messi has never played the England national team. Are people worried?
Massively worried because he's the greatest of all time. And that's what makes this rivalry so exciting.
And this is what diplomacy looks like at 10 Downing Street today. England hasn't won the World Cup in 60 years. And if that's not incentive...
He's coming home. He's coming. Football's coming home. He's coming home. Dude, the fact that they wrote that song 30 years ago where they say 30 years of hurt, and then they had to say 40 years of hurt, and now it's 60 fucking years of hurt is so funny.
enough. The Prime Minister said if they win the whole thing, the public gets a national holiday.
Whoa. That's amazing, Lee. What a great history lesson. Thank you so much. So you can see.
Yeah.
England, the cause of everything that's wrong with the world, and or Argentina, the consequence of everything that's wrong with the world. Yes, that's why I said let him fight. Let him fight. Let him fight. Let him fight. Okay, this is a tough one for me to. This is a tough one for me to get involved with. To be fair, England kind of needs this. I think that whole country's about to kill itself. It really needs some good news. Brother, what about Argentina? They're run by Javier Milei. Like, they're both in a similar predicament. If anything, Argentina is in a worse position overall. Look at their fucking... The Argentinian currency is worth nothing. England's on the verge of suicide, national suicide. Argentina is dead. I feel bad for the British folk that have to live through this process, but I also feel bad for the Argentinians too. What do you do, my friends? So on the one hand, it's like, if we're looking at history, if we're looking at like who's worse, obviously England is the worst. England is the historically worst country, just by the sheer nature of like America carrying the torch of British Empire and British imperialism. England already has an upper hand on the evil Olympics, most evil empire of all time. Okay. But then you got, contemporary considerations. It's tough. It's tough. From a FIFA perspective, it's also tough. I just, I'm staying out of it. I'm staying out of it.
There is a lot of history between these two teams, including that hand of God moment, which the English are still very angry about.
Yes, and after looking at that piece, and Vlad sort of beating me up over here.
No.
I have now officially switched my vote to England. No, I have. I've switched my vote.
You got a little sense
I mean,
of what.
yeah, listening to the history.
Because there's layers to why you're cheering for a certain team, right?
Exactly.
It's a type of revenge for us. So
For the war.
For the war, yes. So we want to win. We have friends, family that were in the war and died in the war. So it's important for us to play against England and to win.
44 years on from the Falklands War, those Argentina fans immediately brought up the conflict when I asked them what the Argentina-England football rivalry means to them ahead of the World Cup semi-final here in Atlanta.
The most important match in Argentina for the last 30 years.
These Argentina fans weren't even born when Argentina launched and then lost the conflict with the United Kingdom for the Falklands. And expect chants here in the stadium. There is no separation of the fans at this World Cup. You can be sitting alongside your rivals, and that could mean quite an intense atmosphere here tomorrow.
Will you be chanting about the Falklands?
Yes, exactly.
Does it have a place in football to talk about it?
I think that yes.
Referendums since the war have shown overwhelming support on the Falklands to remain a UK overseas territory. But Argentina still claims sovereignty for one of international football's great rivalries.
Winning the World Cup would be revenge for the war? Yes. Yes. What do you mean? Of course.
It's a rarity for England.
India TikTok has a surprising opinion on the game.
They colonized us. They ruled over us for 200 years. They separated and killed our people. They formed 3 countries out of 1 country. And those 3 countries are still in fight every single day. They stole everything from us and our people. They stole the Kohinoor from us. Our ancestors fought with them for years for independence. I never thought in a million years I will say this. But for tomorrow, I'm gonna need a cup of tea. All the way.
Nah, bro, England banned you, bro. Look, I don't care. I don't care about that. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Anyway, let's continue. Let's continue.
And Argentina to play. It's why until tomorrow here in Atlanta, the 3 Lions have never come up against perhaps the greatest of all time, Lionel Messi, which maybe hasn't been bad in terms of progressing at World Cups.
Perhaps the greatest of all time, Lionel Messi.
Was against another era's genius, Diego Maradona, that stoked this footballing feud. The hand of God cheating that knocked England out of the 1986 World Cup. 12 years later, it was all about David Beckham and the petulance that saw him sent off as England crashed out in France. But in 2002, there was victory for Sven-Göran Eriksson's England. The men haven't met in a competitive fixture since, with the last friendly organised in 2005. Well, we've heard some England fans chanting about past conflicts during this World Cup. These fans we encountered here in Atlanta don't want a political edge to this match.
To me, it's all about a game, and I think to blow it up bigger than a game and make it political or about a war will probably create an atmosphere that wouldn't be helpful for the fans in the stadium.
It's not a big deal for us politically, I think more from their standpoint.
This will be the most intense match so far at this World Cup, the biggest challenge perhaps for players.
I mean, I don't know what's more consequential, the Falklands or England potentially getting knocked out by Argentina after 60 years of it. Never stop me dreaming, lad. I don't fucking know. I don't know. Nobody in the UK thinks about the Falklands War. Yeah, of course they don't think about it, but the Argentinians do. But everyone in England does think about the fact that England hasn't won in 60 years.
And while England just want to focus on reaching a first Men's World Cup final since 1966, so many around Argentina still want to bring the Falklands War into it.
With the fans mixing in, there is a real potential that there could be trouble.
The challenge in the stadium, preventing any friction between fans and ensuring that the geopolitical tensions don't become unsavory.
President Trump says U.S. strikes will continue in Iran, with each day getting worse.
All right, that's it for the football. Football is coming home analysis, right? It's time to talk about something different, right? Fucking hell.